I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review, and this is a paid request from Guillermo, who was very, very gracious, very kind, sent in quite a few requests. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. You don't know how much I appreciate that. And if anyone wants to send in pretty much any type of requests, reviews, topics, reactions, dealing with movies, video games, or what have you, whatever, randomness, topics, whatever, feel free to send them either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, this wasn't my cup of tea. That's the best way to put it. It may be a lot of people's cup of tea. So, if you look up the movie, the trailer, the synopsis, hey, this seems like it's up your alley, go for it. Like I said, this just wasn't my cup of tea. Because the similars is trying to be a Twilight Zone type of episode. I saw another movie that tried to do that, but I like that one a lot better, called The La Plaza Demon. I'll get to that in a bit. That one I thought was very interesting. Here, it's a weird idea, I'll give you that. I know when this came out, Joe Dante loved it. You know, Joe Dante, the director of Inner Space, Gremlins, The Burbs, he really loved this movie. Teach their own, man. Okay, we're in a bus station. It's a foreign film, so if you don't like subtitles, maybe you can find, well, there's probably an English dub version, I'm guessing, but mainly it's a foreign film with subtitles. You have a bus station, and there's a couple characters there. There's a guy that's worried about his pregnant lady who's at the hospital. There's an attendant at the kiosk. There's a cleaning lady. There's a woman there who is pregnant. You have a lady and her son. Her son seems pretty sick. You have a guy who's like a student, trying to get from A to B, about one or two others, and they become trapped in this bus station. And what's happening, and this takes place, I think, 1968, and it tries to have this look where it's almost black and white, but it's not. To me, it's a very ugly looking film. There are exceptions, but part of me just went, I hate when films look like this. There have been a few others that have looked like this, where it's not black and white, it's not color, it's this fucking muted, like, gray, but it's not quite gray. Like, just go all the way. Just make it black and white if you want to make it black and white, or give me some fucking color. And like I said, there are exceptions to the rule, but here, it just looked ugly. The cinematography, to the point that they didn't want to look at the screen. If you like the type of look for this film, that's cool. Like I said, it just wasn't my cup of tea. All I kept thinking is, this is an ugly, fucking fugly looking film. In my opinion. I'm like 4 minutes in. What's the idea? Spoiler alert. Something is making people look like each other. Well, more so, our guy we're following with the beard, who wants to see his pregnant wife at the hospital, people start looking like him. The older men, younger men, older women, younger women, they all start to look like him. And some of them get like little hair growing in, and everyone keeps morphing into this person's face. There's even a moment that they go into a room and all the posters and all the photos and all the photos in the books, they all look like this guy's face as well. And the movie's trying to do this sense of what would happen if your individuality is taken away. And all these guys and gals look like the same person. That's an interesting, weird, kind of funny idea. But for me, I'm going, hey, it's kind of a funny idea. But it was only funny for so long, and then it's like, okay, what else? It's not scary for me. It's not a scary idea. It's not a creepy idea. It's locked in this bus station, and the color scheme, the look, is not something I prefer. So then I got bored. For me, I just got bored with the film. This seems like a mad joke, but it went on for 90 minutes. I never was scared or creeped out. Maybe you think the idea is funny, but that only lasts a few minutes. Really what it's trying to be is sort of a take off the Twilight Zone episode, It's a Good Life, which was also in the Twilight Zone movie. To super spoilers, the kid is controlling it. The kid, reads these comic books, and he's controlling this, and he can change reality. And then he's sick, but it was injections put into him, I guess, to keep him at bay from his mom or whatever. But yeah, he's making people look like this bearded fellow. And the kid can even control other stuff. Like one person has a gun, forces one to shoot another guy. And then they throw in a little bit of the third act where this dog comes in, and the dog has like a little bit of human face, which remind me a little bit of, what was the movie? The 70s Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The pregnant woman has a baby, and the baby is not quite right either. Then the kid falls to the ground, and I'm immediately going, kill the kid. Kill the kid in his derpy face. Kill the kid. No. And then someone's asking, what should we do? The other person says nothing. Then the kid opens his eyes. And then part of me is like, well, did the other characters die? One of them's like arrested for death and murder. I can't remember what happened to the other characters. That's how much I remember this movie. I'm sorry. And then the big twist is the kid walks out. And at first we're seeing these are different people, but in reality, they all look like this bearded guy. He succeeded. And so I think it's something to do with there was an alien, and the kid thought he was friendly, and then something happened, and the alien possessed his body, or I don't know what the fuck the whole deal was, why, and how the kid, I can't remember that either. But now everybody looks like hipster Jesus. But they think of themselves as individual. So the people see themselves as individual, when in reality everyone looks like hipster Jesus. Except the kid. Because again, I was thinking, well, wouldn't they all notice if they all have the same? No, again, in their minds they're individuals, but everyone in real life has hipster Jesus. I mean, again, I'm sitting there and going, okay, and this seems like something that would be better as a short film. Like, maybe if this was a 20-minute short. 20-minute episode. Okay, let's say it was a 30-minute show. You add in commercials. Okay, cut it down to 30 minutes with commercials. 22 to 25 minutes. Maybe this could work. Maybe I would go, oh, that's a weird idea. And like I said, a lot of people liked it because of his take on individuality. That's fine if you liked it. It's just not me. I didn't really... The characters did not interest me. I already talked about the cinematography was butt ugly for me. I did think it was that... And it was interesting for 5 minutes. Then I went, okay. And yeah, sort of another take on It's a Good Life, and I would rather watch that. The episode and the movie. Or the segment. Didn't Joe Dante direct in the Twilight Zone movie? I wonder if that's why he liked this one. Because it's sort of a takeoff of that. I just remember Joe Dante did direct that in Twilight Zone the movie. He did do that. With, what was it, Kathleen Quinlan in the movie? Twilight Zone the movie, I should say. Maybe that is the case. He's like, hey, I directed a story, about a kid controlling whatever, having total control, having these powers, only this done in a different way. Hey, if you like it, that's cool. More power to you. Just wasn't for me. So with that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.